The weight of the wind. Once there was a bird named Avaya who lived in a forest of infinite secrets. Vaya was clever and curious, but she had a habit that set her apart from the others. She believed that every moment of her life, every joy, every hurt, and every memory was a treasure that must be kept forever. To keep her treasures safe, Vaya wove a net of sturdy vines to wear around her neck. "This blue stone is the day I first learned to fly," she chirped with pride. She tucked the stone into the net and felt a sense of completeness. She believed that the more she carried, the more Vaya she became. But the net did not stay light for long. Vaya added a sharp, jagged stone for the time a storm had broken her favorite branch. She added a heavy, cold stone for the time she felt ignored by the flock. She called these her history, and she refused to leave a single one behind. Seasons passed, and the net grew massive. Vaya's wings, once swift and agile, now strained against the air. She could no longer soar above the clouds or dance with the autumn leaves. She was forced to stay low, hopping painfully from root to rock, her neck aching from the weight of all she had lived. Exhausted and weeping, Vaya reached the bank of the silver stream. There she met Bodhi, a crane who stood as still as a mountain in the center of the rushing water. Bodhi had no net and no stones. He looked as light as the mist rising from the river. "Why do you carry such a heavy burden, little one?" Bodhi asked, his voice like the rustle of reeds. Vaya gasped, clutching her net. "These are my life, my memories, my mistakes, and my lessons. Without them, I would be nothing. I would be empty." Bodhi stepped gracefully through the current, his feet barely leaving a ripple. "Suffering is not found in the things that happen to us," he said softly. "It is found in the things we refuse to let go. You are the wings that fly, Vaya, not the stones that drag. You are trying to carry the river when you are meant to swim in it." Vaya looked down at her reflection in the water. She saw a bird who was tired, bent, and trapped by her own treasures. She realized that by holding on to her history, she was missing her now. The stones were not her strength, they were her prison. With a trembling heart, Vaya reached out and unhooked the vine net. She watched as it slid from her shoulders and tumbled into the deep, cool water. One by one, the stones of past hurts and old worries sank into the mud, disappearing beneath the silver ripples. Suddenly, Vaya felt a lightness she had forgotten existed. She took a breath and pushed off from the earth. Without the weight of the past to hold her down, she shot upward like an arrow. She soared higher than the mountains, finally understanding that to be truly free, one must travel with empty hands and a light heart.